see me, almost you can see me real good. Almost you can see me, almost you can see me real good. I'm a superstar, just like you. Superstar, just like you. Superstar, superstar, superstar. I said, anyway, look, we're talking about the Brooklyn phenomena. And in Brooklyn, you got all these tall buildings, you got all these people that's together. We need to take this unity and put it together. Okay, I was chosen a long time to make things happen. There was many obstacles in my life, and one of the obstacles was the politicians, where they lie to you and they act like they want to help you, but they ain't really trying to help you. And what we need to do, we need to change that. We need to do for ourselves. Don't put your life in a politician's hands. I know many of you out there doing your things and taking care of your children, and we want to give y'all a round and applause. Okay, that's basics. You know, now you got to start teaching your children, reading with your children, doing research with your children, trying to get this new technology. Go back with architecture, industrial, and making things happen. Get all of it. Don't just jump into technology and now you can't feed yourself because you don't know how to grow food and you can't make nothing. You know, you got to get into the laws of import, export. You got to get into the laws of real estate, the laws of rules, the federal rules, the state rules, the city rules and ordinances. These are the things that's missing in our life. But right now, on a simple basis, what we can do right now, because once we start doing this, everything else is going to fall in place. And so far, we've talked about the first 7 years is the foundation of a child's life, and that's, you can know with that with first teeth. There's certain things you must go over and over and over and tell them the same thing. Take a shower, wash up, do this, do that, keep your room. You know, it's just repetitive thing, right? And that's how we learn. We learn by habits. We have to break bad habits. We have to get good habits. Then the next 7, then it, over and over again, the same thing. And you know, you let them know. Then when you get a certain age and she get a certain age, you give them their rites of passage, showing about manhood, womanhood, what is expected of them, what happens when you consider to be a good woman, what happens when you see a bad woman, and then you tell them about children, family, this, like that, and the connection that you're going to have with your family. And once you have a family, they have a family, together, y'all was considered to be a tribe. You see? And with this tribe, they're going to go ahead and make things and do things. But anyway, then we talked about games, creating games, you know, so you don't have to just creating games that will bring unity and pride back into your family. And then we're talking about both you and the children shall now learn at the same time. You know, a lot of people know me, I've done a lot of great things, you know, I'm going to do greater things, you know what I'm saying? And they say, boom, we must all become productive instruments by helping. We must start to forgive those in our immediate family for the things that they may have done in their ignorance. There was a lot of things that people did, especially in family, because family was the closest ones that can get to you. So we have to learn how to plan and plan around and make sure it won't happen again. And confront these people and let them know. And their ignorance, they did this, you did not appreciate it, and this is not what it's about. Some people may think they got away with it, but they didn't get away with it. Because trust me, they're feeling it right now. And we all have to, you know, it's a lot of things that we're going to talk about, and we're not going to talk about it now, about this here. Anyway, it says there are basic needs that we as people are striving to obtain. By using a plan and some immediate short-term goals, we will obtain what is necessary. Okay. Then I'm talking about cooking classes that will give a future and a reason to build restaurants in the community. Because we buying fried chicken, Chinese food, $2.50 francs, spending money on things that it's really not necessary. So when we learn to do the things that is very important for our community, these things will become special. We start to build. You know, you got sewing classes. Sewing classes will take your son or your daughter off the fashion line that is created by people that oppress us. When they make clothes, to see-through clothes or this and that, you have your own option of what you want to wear when you go outside. How you want to clothe yourself up when you get outside, you know. So as our children take time to learn how easy it is to do for themselves, you can be a part of that, you know, and they'll have something to do. They don't have to always have the dream of being a basketball star. There's a lot of hours that's wasted on the basketball court. You say, well, you like that, and that was a way to make money. Sure, you know, it's what they call the new Roman gladiator sports. See, it's a way of conquering divide and division, keeping us fighting over a ball, fighting, you know, against one another. Okay, it says, as the children take time to learn how easy it is to do for self, then they will have a strong reality as they glide through the rough roads. The children, as well as the elderly, will have to face a more powerful mindset to diffuse the many traps that will be before them. Learning how the soul will start to unravel the physical spell of colors and illusions that colors give. The mind will be transcended into their self. As they continue to sew their own clothing, they will soon start to make their own trend of greatness and truth. Sewing will help their economics, and they will have a better knowledge of spending and saving the money that is wasted every month from European styles, who have no respect for our souls. Learning to sew will help us to return our children to themselves, giving them a time to relax and to appreciate our original style and true culture. And basically, that was that. We're going to go, and we're going to cut this short because I don't want to keep it going. And sometimes I be getting real silly, you know. I mean, this is what I chose to do, you know. And I know day by day, if I can help one person, you know, and that one person could be like me to help other people in their time. Sometimes we have to sacrifice certain things, and a lot of people want to use my ability to continue for their benefit. Sure, that's fine, but it's not going to be on an individual, or it's not going to be for the sole purpose of making them money, because it's not all about money. That's a part of it. It's about you listening to the birds. It's about you listening and seeing the green, eating green, and trying to get back your chlorophyll in your body, because there's a certain tone we're supposed to be, certain happiness we're supposed to have, involvement with the children, playfulness, certain things we're supposed to plan. We were given the instructions, and people translate it, and people making money off it because they're teaching, you know. I'm teaching, and we're going to get the stats at the end of the year, and we're going to see how many people view this, you know, not just on YouTube, but all around. And we're going to do this, you know, because like I said, this was done, it should have been out like I would say 95. But we had a lot of obstacles. We had a lot of politicians. We had a lot of people in religious areas, religious fights, and who was right, who was going to heaven. What kind of foolishness. So now, everybody basically got what they was looking for. So now we can deal with the children. And I can deal with their children. And their children can deal with them. So, we're going to hit you right back. I'm going to give a shout out to Red Hook. It's time to learn and earn, and Webster. And I'm quite sure people in Webster know people in Red Hook. And I'm Skate Master I-9 Gabriel 19 coming at you. One.